We recently had the opportunity to go sailing on a very special antique boat. We traveled to Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and met William and Sam Lawrence in South Yarmouth. Sam owns Wianno Senior number 73, named Uncle Benny. The Wianno Senior is a 25-foot-long gaff-rigged sloop. That means it has one mast and a four-cornered mainsail with a pole along the top called the gaff. These boats were first designed and built by Horace Manley Crosby in 1914 to be used for racing on Nantucket Sound. About 200 Wianno Seniors have been built. They each have a number, and the boats up to number 173 were made of wood. Wianno Seniors after that were made of fiberglass. Wianno Senior number 73 was built in 1928. The boat was originally named Rosalind II and was used for both cruising and racing in the Hyannis Cape Cod area. In 1949, number 73 was sold to Ben Baxter and Raymond L. Moore. The boat was kept outside the Baxter's restaurant on Hyannis Harbor. It was painted white and had no name. It was raced by Ben and Raymond and won many races, among them the 1943 Crosby Cup. Between 1956 and 1964, Ben Baxter raced number 73 with sister Connie Baxter and Stanley Moore. During this time, the boat was named Uncle Benny. They achieved an outstanding racing record, winning the Scudder Cup and other regional yacht club cups many times. In 1962, Stanley Moore took over control of the boat, painted it red with a white boot and red bottom. He continued its winning tradition. Racing the Kennedys was no match for this boat and its master. From 1962 to 1973, the boat was maintained by the Crosby Yacht Yard. In the fall of 1973, Stanley Moore gave the boat to Tabor Academy. He quit racing number 73 after losing the mast in a race during the summer. They repaired the boat for cruising and sailing classes. In 1974, they wrecked the boat on Cleveland Ledge in Buzzards Bay. The boat was stored and put into litigation for 4 or 5 years. It was then wholesaled to a carpenter in Woods Hole on Cape Cod. Sometime in the early 1980s, it was purchased by Karen Eulander of Great Island. She sailed it for a few seasons and then stored it in her backyard. It was purchased in 1992 by Tom Morse for parts. The boat was complete but in very poor condition. It was stored under cover until the fall of 1994, when restoration was begun. The Wianno Senior class of sailboats were created for the shallow Nantucket Sound, where the wind can change suddenly. These boats are cherished and passed down in families like rare works of art. The Senior is featured at 3 Cape Cod museums: the Osterville Historical Society, the Cape Cod Maritime Museum, and the John F. Kennedy Library, where his Wianno Senior, number 94 Victoria, is on display. Each Wianno Senior, known by its hull number, gathers stories and history year after year when it participates in races and has adventures. If they are cared for, over time, boats like number 73, Uncle Benny, become local legends, recognized far and wide. It was a pleasure and an honor to spend a perfect afternoon aboard in the care of William and Sam, who are excellent sailors and gracious hosts. To learn more and look at the fleet roster, visit wiannosenior.org.